Welcome back to the ILA on the Six Nations of the Grand River for the second of two here. Our second game has the Six Nations Snipers hosting the defending champion Whitby Steelhawks. Hello again, Lance Swin, JVI Productions, as usual. Starting goalies for the Steelhawks, it'll be Lucas Coote. And at the other end, Dusty Hill will get the call for the Snipers. The officials for this one, of course, Mac Daddy Abbott is the crew chief. He's working with Tyler Frosted Flake and Mike Melvin. Head coaches for Whitby. In his first season, it's Ryan Degerton. His assistant, not here, but it's Brad Reed. And for Six Nations, it's Darcy Powlis. His staff includes Vince Longboat and Derek Searle. And as we get set to go here, of course, you look at these two teams, the Steelhawks, again, defending champs. They have been the class of the regular season, sporting an 11-1 record. They're riding a 3-game win streak. The Snipers, 5-7. They have upped their game and have won the last two. And they come in here looking to rock everything and give things a little bit of a shake-up as we end out the regular season next week. So Thunder Hill in the lineup for these Snipers. They will start with the opening possession. Hill will look, swing it around. Snipers looking to, of course, attack the Steelhawks team any way they can. Kick back out, not able to connect the pass, and that underhand right on. Lucas Coote, of course, and Dusty Hill, two of the best netminders in the Arena Lacrosse League. Matt Boissonneau will come out of the pack. Send that over to Liam Ozzy Osborne, and there isn't a whole lot the captain of this Whitby team can't do. Cole Hanrahan working the right side as the handyman looking for an opening. Gets chased by Brooker Muir. Flip back out. Ashton looks to duck in. Far corner. Nothing doing there. Trying to kill some clock, but nothing doing there as time will run out, and possession now will belong to the Snipers. Bringing that up and into the end is Colton Armitage. He will swing it around. They'll start it on the right. Skip pass, looking back to Armitage. Able to handle the carom. And this one's Bombury. Bombury lets the underhand go wide of the mark. Chayton King back in the lineup for the Snipers. 5 on the shot clock. That shot knocked down. Another one stopped by Coote. Good defensive stance by the Steelhawks. And now they'll look to move it up into the offensive end. Cameron York looking for the give and go. Gone and went. Lofted up high. Trailing in late. Letting it go. And a good hard shot. Keep an eye on Owen Orpana. And back the other way it's Mike McLaughlin in alone. Veterans steered aside by Coote. That loose ball is jumped on and picked up. And Bryson Stotts will flip and retreat. Avery Steinbach Parker out there, and it's Thunder Hill. He'll curl back out. Too much on that screen. Boissonneau hits the carpet, and Osborne on the attack as always. Leans in. Osborne chased back out, back in. Osborne, great save, Dusty Hill. Rebound now is going to go to Gavin Sky. Sky will work it over, working with another big man in Stotts. And they'll work that over. Bombury looking for an opening. That goes off Mitch Zulian and out of play. And possession will go back to the Steelhawks. So a good start here, good flow to this game. We've had 3 excellent games leading up to this one in Week 13. Hanrahan on the run. Had that one partially deflected, picked up by Kanari Sugahara. Sugahara is going to race over the timeline, and he'll work it there with Brooker Muir. Sugahara pulls up. Muir now will stay on that left side. Muir on the screen and roll. Working with Hill. Hill tucks it under, goes to the bounce, stopped by Coote. Loose ball, Sugahara again. Looking to fish that out. Coote ends up with it. And now it's going to get moved up by Adam Peroni. Peroni will dump it off, and it's in the sure hands of Devin Pfeiffer, another member of the Fife Dog crew, and Pfeiffer's shot knocked down. Zulian. If he can elude this defender, he's got some room. Mitch Zulian with numbers, but he'll elect to pull it back out and gives way to Keelan Pilon. Bombury, skip pass across. Armitage. Osborne shut that down. Tough pass. Good job on a short hop by the King. Chayton King shot right on. Stop by Coot. Rebound tucked in. So the Snipers open to scoring off a big rebound. They lead 1-0. Good job of following up on the play, and that was Jeremy Bombury. Right place, right time on the doorstep to pick up his first of the game. 19th of the season. And coming into this one, when I had a chance to speak with the coaching staff for the Snipers prior to this game, it was all about just keeping the chemistry going, getting prepared for the playoffs, and trying to have their best foot forward when they round out this final week 14 next week. Hill. They'll work it back around now to the right side. Duck in. Chance, and nothing doing there. Wide. Underhill's going to run it down. 5 in the shot clock. Shovel. Armitage. Duck in. And he gets bounced right out of there. Good defense by the Steelhawks, and going to be a delay of game call. And I think a little frustration by Armitage. And again, those are the kind of things when you're playing against a team that's 11-1. You just got to keep your composure. So the first power play opportunity is going to go to the Whitby Steelhawks. They come in working at a second league best 73%. The Snipers just 41% on the penalty kill. We'll see what transpires here. Devin Pfeiffer at the top. He's got Orpana with him on the left. Pfeiffer's shot, Hill the save. Picked up, Andrew Vredenberg. He's going to race through, try to split two. Shovel, Brooker Muir has Vredenberg. Back to him. Vredenberg stopped though by Coot. So a good job there on the fast break attempt by Lucas Coot. Standing tall, and he comes in with a perfect 8-0 record, and you just got a glimpse of why, as he's one of the top net minders in the Arena Lacrosse League. Pfeiffer. Work at Ashton, no look skip. Karam played nicely. Looking on the tuck behind the net, Osborne. Now Ashton. 5 in the shot clock. Over the top, Hill the save. Fresh 20. Just over a minute left in the penalty. Pfeiffer. Orpana has a clear path. Great save, Dusty. So if you're wondering if the dust bucket was in the house, he definitely is early on. And Zulian now will bring it back. They'll look to burn the final 45 seconds, or as much of it as they can. Bombury. Has Keegan Crowley all over him. Crowley chasing 2 on the shot clock. Bombury dumps that in the corner on a job well done. So just 20 seconds now left in this power play for the Steelhawks. Hanrahan. He'll start it off on the right side and sit there as the dying seconds tick off. Owen Boyle out there as well. Top corner bounce. So making that one look easy was Tyler Goodchild. And we're tied 1-1. First of the game for Goodchild, and not credited as a power play marker, but I'm sure the Steelhawks will take the result nonetheless. Under 8.5 to go. Always want to send a special shout out to Jim and Marty Hanrahan. I'm sure they'll be tuned in at home, as they always are. Got both your kids here and your grandson. Orpana will work it over to Ashton. Orpana, good save by Dusty Hill. Ball sits there. And Two hands on was Hanrahan, and a possession now to Brooker Muir. Hill. Brooker Muir wrapped up and 10 on the shot clock. Pass inside, and that deflects wide. Pilon's going to shovel that down in the corner. And with that said, that's going to take us to our first officials timeout. Set to resume as the Steelhawks will inbounds and bring this one into the offensive end. Orpana's going to leg it. Defense set here for the Snipers. Ashton, swing around Orpana. Good pad save, Dusty Hill. Zulian battling for it. McLaughlin comes away with it. In some trouble, but the speedster and the cagey vet gets it up and away. Travis Stotts will calmly play that off the boards. And they'll set things up now. Bombury looking to duck in. Stopped, started again, and lost his stick. Stotts going to try to back him up. 5 in the shot clock. King will just flip it. That's some kind of defensive pressure that the Steelhawks bring. They don't give you a whole lot of breathing room. And now Hanrahan. He's going to take that off the toe, and they'll get another clock to work with as that ricochets out of bounds. Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer weaving in, goes to the bounce, wide of the mark, rebound. Picked up, nothing doing. Bradenberg going to chase it down and move it up in one pass. Looking ahead for Stotts. Stotts gets bumped off that. Good play by York. And now Boissonneau. Hounded by Armitage. He'll race over the timeline and safely get it in the stick of Pfeiffer. Devin Pfeiffer, of course. Brother Parker in yesterday's overtime loss set a new Arena Lacrosse League record, I believe 15 assists, something around that area, but impressive. I believe John St. John held the mark at 12 and just edged him there on a thriller last night. In the meantime, between time, Dusty Hill doing his part to keep this a 1-1 game. Just over 5 minutes to play here. Opening quarter. Looking for the screen and roll. Bodies going down. Going to be a delayed penalty. Thunder Hill. Now I tell you, the kid's tricky and came up empty there, but going to be a power play opportunity. First of the game for the Snipers. On a good job by Thunder Hill. Special shout out to Wes Whitlow. Congratulations on the birth of your child, young fella. Good to see you now in the daddy category. Look forward to having you back on the carpet. So power play set up with Bombury on the left. Pilon's going to anchor the top here. Worked that and's got Ross Hill on the right. Pilon has that go right in the basket and trouble now. Transition on the run. Underhand stop by Dusty. So got to be very leery of that. Steelhawks do that better than any other team in the league. Get a stick in the passing lane or shooting lane and turn that around for a quick transition opportunity. Set the sights. Bombury wide of the mark. 8 on the shot clock. Chayton King, that's his spot. Ricochets down and going to get legged out and chased down. Nate Wood's going to leave that out there, and it'll be Boyle that picks that up deep in the offensive end. Owen Boyle. Chopped down by Stott. Stott still trying to work him. Boyle hangs on to it. Pulls his way in. But pulling your way in on Brooker Muir probably not the best way to go. He's a solid individual himself. So kind of like walls colliding. And Snipers now with the final 32 seconds left to work with on this power play. 3.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Skip, 7 on the shot. Inside tight, and it finds the mark. So great cut to the net by Ross Hill. Got fed perfectly, and it's a 2-1 lead for the Snipers. Excellent patience and execution on the power play by the Snipers, and you've seen quite a few of the areas of this game improved over the last 3-4 games for Six Nations. They've done a better job not only in being more disciplined and staying out of the penalty box, but offensively off the draw. That gets closed up and right into the crease as, tell you what, when Stotts gets his hands on you, there's just no letting go. Jerry Stotts, he's got mitts, and they're big, and they're strong. Reset here with Thunder. He'll duck in, let that go, right on, stopped by Coot. Loose ball, scooped up. Good job there by Crowley to handle it, but the pass ahead is stolen back by Armitage. Wins the battle with Hoshman, and Hill will set things up. Tough Karam, good one-handed grab, but sticks colliding, and again, good job by the Steelhawks to win that. Hoshman. He'll work it over the timeline. And the Whitby offense now to work. Ashton had too much on the Hanrahan screen, and I think they're going to give him a delay of game, and that was for not putting the ball right down, and Ashton's going to go. And that's going to give the Snipers their second power play opportunity of the game. Want to thank the Mike family for another batch of delicious cookies, of course. Keep the broadcast booth in well charged as the power play goes back to work. Under 2 minutes to go here through the middle, and it's stolen away. That pass almost intercepted. Run down, now it's Woods. Woods in a foot race. Hill, and he scores! Even though Hill tried to almost take him down. Great job by Nate Woods. He'll pick up his first of the game shorthanded. So with 1:35 left in the quarter, 33 left in the penalty, Nate Woods taking matters into his own hands, finds a way to deliver shorthanded. Two the score here. Chayton King. That quick shot, probably ill-advised by Chayton King. Lofted up, Boysono trying to run under it. Armitage. Instead, it's going to be Dusty Hill that scoops it, and Brooker Muir the other way. Into the final minute here, first quarter. Hill, and there's going to be a penalty here. Another one's going to go to the Steelhawks. Bombury, shot right on, stopped by Coot. So an illegal cross-check, I think everyone in the building saw that. And that's going to go to Crowley as he is headed to the sin bin. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for 44 seconds. A chance for the Snipers to balance things out here after giving up a shorthanded marker. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Chayton King from point blank. That one stopped by Coot. And through the crease, and maybe a bit of overpassing by the Snipers there as Boissonneau will look to move it up. Sinfield, one-on-one. Ducks in, kicks it right back out to Pfeiffer. 8 seconds in the game clock. On the run, Pfeiffer stopped. And that'll do it. Quarter number 1 is in the books. We're tied at 2. We'll be back with the second. Good to go here as we line them up for second quarter. 2-2 game, 1:14 left in the second penalty to the Steelhawks. Managed to kill off the first. Pick up a shorthanded goal in the meantime, and Snipers now switching ends, go back to work with a man advantage. Underhand attempt, and going to have to get into the flow of an offense if you're going to beat Lucas Coot. Woods tries to knock it away from Muir. Muir gotten away. Woods picked it up, stopped by, well, that never got through. And Woods continued to take on 3 Snipers defenders and finally loses that battle but kills some valuable seconds. Chayton King. Where the Snipers have to find that opening, take advantage when they can. Looking inside. King was parked, and that's going to be a penalty, so Chayton King's going to go for tripping. And that's going to nullify the final 22 seconds of the Snipers' power play. And that will then give the Steelhawks their second power play opportunity of the game. So Ashton's going to inbounds. And 4-on-4 right now for another 15 seconds. Orpana. Ducks back in. Tried the underhand. Stotts knocked that down. Orpana retrieved. No reset. Swing around, working the right side. Travis Stotts doing his thing defensively. Vradenberg doesn't have a stick. That one knocked down, no, by Travis Stotts. So great job there by Stotts and Stotts as he avoids a defender now with a chance here. That shot steered aside Coot. Ball loose. Peroni ahead of the pack. Peroni off the crossbar. He'll leave that because he went through the crease, so good decision. And now Mitch Zulian. So now the Steelhawks on a power play for just over a minute. Snipers making changes, looking to burn some time. Steinbach Parker, his shot wide of the mark. Armitage going to leave it anyway as shot clock was winding down. And now Boissonneau and the Steelhawks with 35 seconds left in a man advantage. Been 3 outstanding games this week 13 of the Arena Lacrosse League. This one following suit up to this point. Good child at the top, working with Osborne. He's going to step into that. That's blocked. Shot clock at 3. That shot wide of the mark, so going to be a violation. So defensively, another good stand for the Snipers. Zulian. Hill will work it across to Hill. And they'll wait. Penalty over now. King will jump into that right side. All hands on deck now. Great save by Kudon King. Outlet, York. Vradenberg racing back. York bumped off. Great play by Vradenberg. Used the body. Sky overran it. Scooped up though by Sugihara. So good backup by the Snipers. As they'll now go to work on offense. Delayed penalty coming to the Steelhawks. Long run for Dusty. That's intercepted. So that's an unsportsmanlike, and judging by body language, looks like Quinn Highland may be the guilty party, but so I think the issue may be a bench minor, and that is the call. So the Steelhawks, not helping their own cause, will give the Snipers their fourth power play opportunity of the game. 1 for 3, and they've given up a shorty. Chance here, we're under 11.5. Second quarter. No look inside, knocked down. There's a lot of big bodies there. It's shoveled ahead, and Mitch Zulian's going to race that one down. Steinbach Parker. Hill to Hill. That shot over the top stays in play. No reset. 10 on the shot clock. On the curl. Ross Hill rings it off the iron. Chased down by Thunder. They'll get another chance here with 20 more. Just over a minute to the power play. Late stick check, and Matty Boissonneau is going to race in alone. Too many on the floor, going to be a call, and great stick check late by Bryson Stotts to potentially save a goal, and that's going to cost 51 seconds of power play time, and the Snipers will even things off. So a little bit of dejection on that Snipers bench and a whole lot of talk. Either way, never seems to change a whole lot except make the situation worse. 4 on 4, lots of room. Orpana on the switch, picked up. Pfeiffer trying to duck in. That running underhand, stopped by Dusty Hill, scooped up by Zulian. He'll send it to McLaughlin, they'll work it. Got 20 seconds left of 4 on 4 lacrosse before the Steelhawks go back to work with a man advantage. See if Armitage, see if they don't let this one tick down. Bombury. Hill, shot off the crossbar. And that one takes a funny hop and stays in play, and now it's Osborne. Osborne! Liam Ozzy Osborne, boy, oh boy, he gets the little things done. A fortuitous bounce lands in his stick. The rest, the back of the net. 3-2 for the Steelhawks. So the only good thing about that timing is it allows the penalty to cancel itself off. Had that happened a couple seconds earlier, they would have got the goal and a power play opportunity, a brief one at that, but scooped up, Sinfeld. Stripped though by Stotts on another good defensive play, and he's anchored that defense so far here. Done a great job. Steinbach, Parker, weaving, on the run, nothing doing. Gets his own rebound, and that's going to be a illegal cross-check that takes him out, and that's going to send Mark DeBrone to the penalty box. Snipers are going to have their 5th power play opportunity, and Steelhawks certainly not making things easy for themselves. Snipers now can go to work here, trailing by a goal. Pelon at the top again. He's got a hill and a hill on each side. Thunder to the bounce, stopped by Coot. Scooped up, lofted up, Boissonneau. And they can't connect. So the only one really out there that can, well, there's 2 guys for the Snipers that can match Boissonneau speed for speed. One is, of course, Mike McLaughlin, the other, Mitch Zulian. And now Pelon. Work 2 behind the net. Armitage on the curl. Pelon shot right on. Coot looked behind him. It was in his pad. And that's going to be an interference call. We'll give possession to Whitby. So no penalty on the play. Boissonneau. Richie Albert on him. And he'll send a high bounce. Peroni. Orpana got a step. Richie, good recovery. 50 seconds left to burn here for the Steelhawks. Orpana, I don't know how he still had that. Able to get a shot off, and with 7:25 to go, that will give us a chance to thank some of our Sniper sponsors. Belco Construction, Nitro 54 variety, KT Gas and Tobacco, Classics to Customs Auto Body, Little Buffalo Gas and Variety, Tribe Cannabis, Puff Puff Pass, One Nation Energy, Aero Express Sports, and of course, Hills Custom Coffins. You can come anytime, but you are not allowed to stay. We'll be back. Good to go here with just 39 seconds left in the Whitby penalty. So the Snipers with a full offensive set here with a man advantage, trying to come up with the equalizer. Hill this time at the top. And they'll work on the interchange. Duck in, slide, behind the net, off to Karam. Can't get it. Chance now, Boissonneau. Boissonneau in alone. Tuck, stack neatly in the corner. Matty Boissonneau. And if you think this isn't a strategy by the Steelhawks, there's no accident. You've got Boissonneau and Peroni at the top of that box. Great speed, excellent hands. Second shorthanded marker of the game, and it's 4-2 for the defending champs. Face-off won by one of the masters in Sugihara. So just 6 seconds left here in the power play. And penalty over, teams back even. Chayton King, and that one went off a defender and out of play. So that'll stay right here with the Snipers. King swinging around. Steinbach Parker trying to lean his way in. Inside, Chayton King, good save, Coot. Ball loose, picked up on some more good defensive work by DeBrone. Woods. So now teams back to 5 aside. And Woods will go around Brooker Muir and ring in off the iron. So a few good chances on both sides. Good job. And that's going to send one, if not two. It looks like Whitby's going to get the call again. So just one door opening up, and that's the side of Whitby, and that's an illegal cross-checking call. So another power play opportunity for the Snipers. This is their sixth opportunity, 1 for 5, and they've given up 2 shorthanded goals. We're at the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter. That shot hard off the post, and again, another outlet chance. Coote moves it up to Osborne. John Weller, he'll get it back to Osborne, and Osborne, he'll go for a bit of a run, and I tell you, if there's someone who is never afraid of contact, it's this guy. As a matter of fact, I think he just gets better. That one, good job by Orpana, almost snuck one in. And now the Snipers dodged a bullet, move it up into the offensive end. So just been a bit of a struggle for these Snipers to get a good quality shot on Lucas Coote, and that's what you need if you're going to beat a netminder of that caliber. Steinbach Parker well wide of the mark. That's going to go up and into the Snipers bench. So quickly now, the Steelhawks going to look to turn this one around. 45 seconds left in the penalty. And now Boissonneau. Orpana has Zulian on him. Ten on the shot clock. Orpana has some room. He'll let that go. Good save, Dusty Hill. Orpana had the sight set on that far corner and it looked good. And now it's the Skywalker, Gavin Sky. Chance here, big shot, stopped by Coote, rebound, sits there, and Coote grabs it. They got a man at the other end. Fife dog, Devin Pfeiffer, ducks in. Pfeiffer changes hands. Fake, and finish. That was a beauty. I tell you, when you need a big dog to step up, you call on the Pfeifster, and he gets it done first of the game, 29th of the season, and it's 5-2 for Whitby. Tell you, they really are subtle about the way they go about just doing the finer things, and when you sit with an 11-1 record, you got to figure that they do a whole lot of things right. And they do, and off the draw, an example right there as Peroni beats Sugihara, and now Liam Osborne pressing the issue, diving, great save, Dusty Hill. Hill shrugged his shoulders, made the save. Loose ball retrieved by Pfeiffer. Swing across left side. That shot, good save again. Changing the angle and location, but Dusty Hill up to the task. Orpana will kick it across to the right. Ashton shot right on. Now it's Zulian with a chance. He'll move it up. And they're going to call it too many on the floor as Snipers may have left just a little fraction of a second early, and that is going to be the case. So the Steelhawks will get just their third power play opportunity. They're 0 for 2, but they've done everything right when they've been short and 5-on-5. They'll work it around the horn. Orpana gets chased out by Stotts. Pfeiffer's kick. down low. Osborne shot right on. Hill's going to aim for that back door on the money. In the basket. Racing, great save by Coot. So a glorious chance, well executed by both parties. Nothing doing, back come the Steelhawks. Looking for more. Under a minute and a half, that gets knocked down, and good job by Stotts aiming for that and getting the rafters. This time was Hill. Just over 2.5 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Pfeiffer. Or Pana to the underhand. That one gets blocked. Ball loose. Zulian battling for it. Comes away with it. Mitch Zulian. He'll weave his way in and flip to Stotts. Stotts will let that go from way out. Underneath the pad. Stopped by Coot. And now Pfeiffer will bring it back the other way. We're at the 2-minute warning. 5-2 lead for the defending champs. Hanrahan working in now on that right side of the power play. That shot right on. Stopped by Hill. And Hill's going to tag with it again. So they're going to get too many men called again, and Snipers are going to call a timeout, and utilizing the same play over and over again might have to change that up, get a different look. It'll be a timeout. We'll be right back. So some spirited discussion in our break with Darcy Palace, Mac Abbott, trying to establish where that substitution box is. And regardless of whether or not the outlet pass is completed, if you leave early, you are going to get a too many on the floor. So 20 seconds of 5-on-3. Or Pana. And goes far side, stopped by Hill. Pfeiffer gets slashed around there, and good job by Stotts. Stotts, good move to elude a defender. That big man, he's light on his feet, I tell you, for sure. And Steelhawks will leave a man deep in the offensive end. So one penalty over. Under a minute and a half left in the second, and we're heading into the final minute of the first half. Pilon got a shot off, but angle covered, and possession now belongs to Whitby. Into the final minute here. 5-on-4. Or Pana working a two-man game. Turns the corner, dumps it back up. That shot blocked by Travis Stotts. No reset. Skip. That one wide of the mark, up and out of play. So a hold by the Snipers, and they'll get possession now with 26 seconds to go. Zulian. Down to 15 seconds. Hill. 5. Chased by Osborne. Relentless pursuit. But out of time. 2 quarters. 5-2. Defending champs. We'll be back with the third. Ready to go here for third quarter action, and it has been quite a opening half. 5-2 right now in favor of the defending champs as they'll have a abbreviated power play, final 15 seconds, but Kanari Sugihara, the master in the circle, burns some clock now, and Osborne comes away with it. Swinging around, and penalty over. Team's now back to 5 aside. 10 on the shot clock. Ashton gets a screen, dump in. Osborne! So perfectly executed. Liam Osborne on the screen and roll. That's his second of the game, and it's a 6-2 lead for the Steelhawks. I tell you, all they need is just a little sliver of daylight, and they will wedge that gap wide open and do what they do. Last time these two teams met, though, it was a convincing 24-8 win for the Steelhawks. Different story right now, at least the Snipers still in this game here. Trailing by 4, plenty of time left early in this third quarter. Stotts swings it across. Ross Hill skips it. Zulian on the spin. Zulian dump in, on the run, just wide of the mark as Pilon missed that. Stotts now gets bounced out. That one right on, stopped by Coot. And now it'll come back the other way. So a good opportunity by the Snipers, just weren't able to finish. And now it's Pfeiffer, gets a step, ducks back in. Didn't have anywhere to go. Good switch off by Brooker Muir. And now it's Boyle. Kick over Hanrahan. He's going to let that go. That's Stinger right on. Ball loose and bodies on that carpet. Now moving it up is Bryson Stotts. He'll give way, and now it's Thunder. See here if these Snipers can't get back in the game. Need a goal. Good hesitation. Shovel back. Armitage. Skip pass across. Shovel to the King. Wide of the mark. Picked up Thunder Hill. And no time on that shot clock as it's scooped up by Boycino. One pass ahead to Liam Osborne. 2-on-1 with Peroni. Peroni, that one, it finds its way through. So if you blink, you missed it. But that's just Whitby transition lacrosse right there. Adam Peroni in the scoring column for the first time. 7-2 the score. It seems like Whitby, they're the masters of taking what you give them, and that violation will give the Snipers possession here. Pilon. Steinbach Parker rolls off one. Can't shed another. Skip Thunder Hill. Quick shot right on. Coot. Quick outlet, Boycino up the middle, and he'll get it over the timeline with ease. Hoshman to the bouncer, stopped by Dusty. So Dusty Hill trying to keep this game in check. And now Thunder Hill. Armitage turns the corner. Bouncer stop. Rebound. Trying to change the angle. Another good save. Lucas Coot. Osborne. Full head of steam. Doesn't take him long to get there. Over the timeline. He'll curl back out. Get some relief. Head to the bench. Ashton. And through the crease the call. And that'll possession will go right back to the Orange. Zulian, and going to be a delayed penalty coming, tucked in, but stopped as Brooker Muir. And we're going to have a holding call. And I don't know, Peroni and Brooker Muir still holding. So the Steelhawks will head back to the penalty box. The Snipers will head back to the power play. 1 for 6 with the man advantage. 2 shorthanded goals given up. Pilon. And this is where the Snipers get into trouble. Feet got to be moving, and they are with the thunder and the rain. Thunderhill finally find the back of the net. We're stuck on 2 for a long time, and big one from Thunderhill, 7-3. Sugihara off the draw. Dominant. Flip back. Zulian has some room, inches in. They'll swing it back out, reset the offense. Skip across, goes to no one. Osborne out hustling everyone, and he's going to be the recipient. Runs under that. And a good late stick check by Ross Hill. Forces the turnover. Relentless as the Steelhawks battling on the half boards, and Thunderhill comes away with its smallest guy out there. Great job. 15 on the shot clock. So it looks like we're going to have a penalty. Going to be an illegal cross-check, I think, somewhere down the line. So Jeremy Bombury, illegal cross-checking call, will give Whitby their 5th power play opportunity. They are 0 for 4, but they haven't need to be effective on the power play. They've done everything else everywhere else. Pfeiffer working with Orpana. Aston, kick, Orpana, swing. Sits there, and Dusty Hill tried to grab that with the glove, recovered nicely, and now it's Stotts. Just under a minute and a half to go in the penalty. Pilon's going to go for a bit of a run. Pilon gets a shot on, stopped though by Coop. And now Pfeiffer. He'll move it over the timeline. And when it comes to time management, these Steelhawks, they are masters of that. They are never in much of a rush to do anything but capitalize. Hanrahan inside, Boyle stopped by Hill. So well executed pass play, just not able to bury the finish. Hill. 40 seconds to burn here. Pfeiffer will stay in the offensive end. They'll work 3-on-4. Hill gets a shot off with 2 on the shot clock, and a good shot at that. And now the Steelhawks into the final 20 seconds of this power play. Orpana kicks. Aston well wide of the mark. Rebound goes up and out of play and will belong to the Snipers. Muir. Armitage looking for a screen. Gets one, but that's way too much by Bombury. And Peroni didn't like it, and I think Bombury, tough customer. I don't think he really wanted to participate in that. Looked like Peroni wanted to throw him a little more, and I think Peroni may have gotten a face mask, so he may be done for the day. Either way, they're both going to spend some time cooling off. So we'll see what the officials decide, whether there's an aggressor in this or if they're going to be coincidentals. Both are going to go for roughing for sure. Question is, does anyone get the extra two? So the extra two is going to go against the Snipers. That's going to be the slash that started it all. 7:46 to play here in this third quarter. So let me double check that, because it looks like the extra slash is going to go to the Steelhawks. And the power play now is going to belong to the Snipers. So that's the case, and they'll go to work. See if they can fine-tune things just a bit. Thunderhill. Underhand, quick one, stop by Coot. He'll retrieve the rebound and work with 20 more. Pilon. Skip, quick stick, popped out. Loose. Chance now for the Steelhawks, on the move. Crawley. He's going to scoot out of trouble. Change is made, and Boissonneau. Boissonneau harassed by Stotts. Armitage picks it up. And good job to burn some time, and with 6:50 to go, that will take us to our officials' timeout. Back for the inbounds. Pilon will start things off. Final minute here of this power play. And if you're the Snipers, you're only trailing by 4, so still in this game. But got to get something going. On the curl, wide of the mark. Hill, great job to track it down, and he rolls that over Chayton King now. No look pass, and 3 on the shot clock. King's shot stopped by Coot. Bounced, and that'll be a back in with 33 seconds left in the man advantage. King hasn't been able to find his groove yet here today. Pilon, stop point blank. Rebound, guys diving for it. Hamley fighting for it. And it's retrieved by the Snipers. Final 10 seconds. Down low. Cook closed the wickets. And that possession's going to belong to Whitby with 5 seconds left to kill here. Quick pass up ahead, and Landon Sinfeld will tiptoe back, wait, and it's Pfeiffer. Team's back to full strength, just over 5.5 to go third quarter. Boyle finds Hanrahan. Hanrahan shot wide of the mark. Just needs to set his feet maybe a little more on that one and change the accuracy. Mitch Zulian weaves his way in. Shovel back Sugihara. Bounced out. Hill. Through a crowd, and Coote. See Lucas Coote. Boy, he goes down early, but he's so big up top. Even with a bounce shot, he's able to cut that down. And now Aston. Pfeiffer. Swings in, curls out, 10 on the shot clock. That shot stopped by Dusty Hill. Rebound retrieved. And back to it go the Steelhawks. Aston taken down on some good defense. Orpana's got it. No look, and that attempt for not. Through the crease the call. Possession to the Snipers. Armitage. Ross Hill. Boycino harassed him. That's a tough pass, and it's picked up now, and DeBrone will roll that. Boyle will run under it. And now the Steelhawks will work it now with Hanrahan. Hanrahan, 2-on-1 on this side. Dumped down low. Working with Osborne. Tough shot, wide of the mark. Rebound McLaughlin ahead to Zulian. Zulian kicks it out. Under 3.5 to play here, third quarter. 4-goal lead for the defending champs. Stopped there by Coote. And now here come the Steelhawks the other way. This game has slowed down. Dusty Hill played that carom. McLaughlin had it, but had his stick knocked down, and now it's Stotts. On the run, Stotts and Stotts. Kick out, King trailing. Takes a bump, gives it off, and now Travis Stotts gets a step, that one right on. Rebound picked up Chayton King. He's handled to the turf, and Whitby now will counter, and it's Weller. Sinfield. Orpana. Seven on the shot clock. Inside, can't connect. Orpana's going to race around and tried to make something of nothing, couldn't. And possession belongs to the Snipers now. We are at the 2-minute warning. Pelon, skip, Steinbach Parker, nothing doing. Ball rolls there. Ross Hill tried to hockey that, and now the Steelhawks come away 3-on-1. Great save, Dusty Hill. Oh my. Stotts will put on the brakes just over the timeline and wait for the rest of the Snipers' offense. Duck in. Ross Hill tried to go low. Creased the call. The other way, Boissonneau, one hop, runs under it. And tried to change it up, but Dusty Hill will lay in his lounger, make the save. We're into the final minute here, third quarter. Pilon on the run, rebound sat there, but Boissonneau scooped it up. Airs it out deep. Snipers now with possession, Zulian. Final 25 seconds left here in the quarter. Ten on the shot clock. And Stott's causing too much ruckus in the center, and now Woods comes away. Race now, Woods in alone. And Dusty Hill. Zulian zips it the other way. And 3 quarters are done. 7-3, Steelhawks back with the fourth. All locked and loaded for the fourth quarter. It's been a bit of a clinic here. 7-3 in favor of the Steelhawks. They are stingy on goals whenever they've got Lucas Coop between the pipes. He doesn't give up a whole lot. Give a go. Hanrahan just ran out of real estate. Almost tiptoed that one right in. And now Stotts. And has a bit of a low hit attempt. On the run, stopped by Coop. I assure you that's not going to make too many friends. Flying by was Bombury, and that's going to be Cody Hamley going to go to the penalty box. So when it's all said and done, going to be a power play opportunity for the Six Nations Snipers. 2 for 7 with the man advantage here. So a chance to, at the very least, claw a little bit closer, trailing by 4. They've been in this game. It was 2-2 after 1, 5-2 Steelhawks at the half, and now 7-3 is where we sit. So that's what you missed if you're just arriving. Trying to duck in. Snipers Thunder Hill couldn't do a whole lot with that. And I'm just taking a look now. Ethan Harwood now between the pipes. Coot done for the day. And now Steinbuck Parker will look to move it up. That shot rung off the crossbar. And that'll be fresh clock as Ross Hill got as close as you can without scoring. They'll work it back around the horn, plenty of time. A quick stick, and Harwood right there to close out that short side now, and it's Woods. Woods won't need to take matters into his own hands. He'll go for a bit of a run. Just in case you missed it, week 13, of course, this is the finale. Friday night, it was the Paris River Wolves. 15-14 winners over Brampton. That put an end to the Express 7-game win streak. Also put an end to Paris's 3-game losing streak. Yesterday, at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center, was the Peterborough Timbermen. 18-17 winners in overtime. Late goal from Riley Morgan. Pick up the win there. First game in this one, the Ohsweken Bears picked up their second win of the season. 19-15 over the Oshawa Outlaws. You are caught up as of right now. Snipers still working, dying seconds of the power play. Pilon shot right on Harwood. So Harwood picking up right where Coot left off. Underhand, great job by Zulian. Fully extended. Zulian on the run. Zulian, let that go on the twister, Mitch Zulian. So finally, Mitch Zulian taking matters into his own hands, finds the back of the net. It's 7-4. I'm sure if you are Darcy Palace, Vince Longbow, Jeremy Searle, you want a little more from Zulian as far as offense goes. He has the speed to create his own shot, and now Sugihara leans in, flip. Thunderhill gonna turn the corner. Stotts had a notion, but he flipped it right back. Hill twisting and turning. Wait, and Chayton King gonna set him a screen and then take the pass. King, that goes off a defender. That shot goes right back into the pocket, so as far as accuracy goes, I'd say not very impressive. And now the Steelhawks. Sinfield on the run. Kara, Mike McLaughlin. McLaughlin got a chance here to close the gap. McLaughlin's twister wide, and tough play there as Harwood shut down one side, and now it's Osborne. So as much as we may think this game's over, it's far from it. Just a 3-goal lead for the defending champs. Snipers hanging tough. Travis Stotts has Zulian with him. Zips it ahead. Mitch Zulian feeling the flow. Zulian waits, dumps it off. Big save by Harwood. I say, Zulian, you're hot. You go for it. Highland, 2-on-1. Dumped over. Pfeiffer, good recovery. Gets the rebound, and he'll reset the offense now. Fife Dog will wait. We're at the 10.5-minute mark here, fourth quarter. Pfeiffer, Orpana, quick shot stopped by Hill. Rebound, retrieved by Orpana. They'll work with 20 more. Pfeiffer tried to lean in 5 in a shot clock. Skip had a man, couldn't handle it. Loose, and that possession now is going to belong to the Snipers. We're under 10 minutes to go, so if you're one of the Steelhawks fans, you're thinking you're in cruise mode. Well, you're not, as the Snipers now looking to press. Backdoor, Pelon curls out, swinging around, Steinbach Parker. He'll let it go. Easy save, Harwood. Rebound, sitting there. Backhand try right on stop. And I'm not so sure that was stopped by Harwood or it hit him. Either way, Nate Woods on the run. Dusty Hill. Got a nice save there. Good lateral movement. And now the Snipers will try to find some way here to close the gap, trailing by 3. Ross Hill. 1-on-1, Peroni on him, dump it, cut, twister, wide. Not quite sure why you'd even need to go to a twister there. Hamley in full flight. That one knocked down. That's going to come back the other way. On the run, Armitage, 3-on-1, down low. Steinbach Parker picks the corner. Steinbach Parker, transition goal, Snipers 7-5. Looks like we may have an injury on the play, and calling for a trainer. That'll allow us to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Back at it, and good to see injured player off on his own power. That's a good sign. So the Snipers now with some life and plenty of time to work with. 2-goal lead, and Sugihara ran into a wall, and that's going to be an illegal contact, and that's a defenseless player there, and that's why Sinfeld got that penalty. It wasn't because of the ferocity of it. It was the fact that he was defenseless, and that's why that penalty stands. And it's in the books here in the Arena Lacrosse League to protect players. And that's where you got to understand. So the Snipers now are going to get another power play opportunity and a chance here to close the gap on the defending champs. So good job by the officials as they get an explanation for the call. You can bet head coach Ryan Degerden's not going to like it because he don't like many calls that don't go his way. Understandably so. And explanation given, and that's about all it's going to be. But it's not about where the hit was placed. It was the fact that the offensive player was defenseless. That's the issue. So now the Snipers to work here. Jayton King wide of the mark, partially deflected on a big stick check there and fighting for it. Going to take a lot to get it over. Boysono does. He'll work with Woods on that side. And a good job by the Steelhawks to get it into the offensive end. So Snipers will leave a man deep in the offensive zone. And that one there will give possession right back to Mitch Zulian and the Snipers. You can tell the intensity is just ramped up a bit here in this fourth. Bombury had a notion. Pilon. King. Shot finds the mark. So the King has finally returned. Been in the building all day, but stepping up now. And it's a 7-6 game. Third power play goal for the Snipers. First of the game for Jayton King. And still some fight left in these Snipers, that's for sure. Last time these two teams met, it was a lopsided affair. The Steelhawks 24-8. And off the draw, Sugihara. Sugihara's shot stopped by Harwood. Harwood, a quick outlet, finds Osborne. 7.5 minutes to play, Osborne. Errant pass, but a good recovery. And Sinfeld will go for a run. Hanrahan. That one knocked down by McLaughlin. Stotts now. Zips it up ahead. Man down low. Bouncer, we're tied. Bring the thunder and the rain. Hill in the house. 7-7. As Thunder Hill buries his second of the game. And with 7:07 to play, we're tied 7-7. Boysono, this time the winner off the draw here, and he'll give and go. Great save, Dusty Hill. Good child, lost it. And the Snipers now with some momentum. Bombury. Little dipsy doodle didn't go too far. And now if you're the Snipers, you can afford to get a good shot here. Jayton King in the basket. Easy save for Harwood. Outlet pass. Brooker Muir. Great pass interference. Takes a bump. Dusty Hill. Great scoop. Good teamwork. Snipers with possession. Snipers have done a good job here in this quarter. Jayton King gets a step. King, great save, Harwood. Rebound sitting there. And a great scoop, but given right back to the Snipers. Under 6 minutes to play. Dusty Hill, Pfeiffer doing a good job with some pressure. And it's moved up. Steinbach Parker will control, and they'll work it to Thunder. Hill lets it go. Harwood right on. And with 5:37 to play, We'll take an official's timeout. Give us a chance once again to thank our sponsors. Belco Construction, Nitro 54 Variety, KT Gas and Tobacco, Classics to Customs Auto Body, Little Buffalo Gas and Variety, Tribe Cannabis, always a puff puff pass, One Nation Energy, Aero Express Sports, and Hills Custom Coffins, where you visit often but you never stay. We'll be back. So good to go after our officials' timeout and setting the stage for another fantastic finish. This one started off a little slow, a little sluggish, but only fitting to what we've seen here in Week 13 in the Arena Lacrosse League. Steelhawks challenged now. Sinfeld trying to duck in. Great save, Dusty Hill. Zulian wrapped up, scooped up McLaughlin, and he'll get it over the timeline. So these snipers looking to steal one here against the 11-1 defending champs. Hill. From way out, good underhand, but an easy save for Harwood now and lofted up but too far. So Merry Christmas as the Steelhawks continue to keep on giving. And Brooker Muir will leg it up over, and now the offense continues to go to work for the Snipers. Tie game here, just over 4.5. Steinbach Parker trying to duck in, nothing doing. Bad pass, good hands. Hill got the shot right on. Good defense, though, by the Steelhawks, and on the move now, Crowley. Boyle. Boyle trying to get a shot off, wrapped up. That one steered aside, and rebound again by the Fife Dog. Swims his way closer. Dumps it off. Good child. Going for the dunk. Nothing doing. Rebound. What a save! Oh my, Dusty Hill. Unbelievable. So I think we may have a penalty wrap up here. Looks like Gavin Sky, the big man, is making that walk. So slashing the call. So with 3:43 to go here, a late power play opportunity for the Steelhawks. 0 for 5 with the man advantage. And going to be a timeout, Snipers. That'll give us a chance to take a quick break. All set to go here. So biggest power play opportunity of this game, and it belongs to the Whitby Steelhawks. So you can see their bench getting them ramped up here. Pfeiffer's going to be at the top. Orpana Ashton will go left to right. Liam Osborne down on that crease. You can bet they will give everyone a touch before they go to work here. Interchange, Pfeiffer, kick out, Orpana, bouncer, Dusty Hill laying down, makes the save. Stotts now, looking to bring it up, clear some space. Stotts to Stotts. Under a minute and a half now to kill in this penalty. 3 minutes left in this game. Regulation time anyway. Hill. He'll let that go right on. Steered aside by Harwood. And now another touch for the Steelhawks with just over a minute left in the man advantage. Aston, swing over, quick stick, and right on, stopped though by Hill. And now Mitch Zulian gonna have to go for a run. Don't have a whole lot of time, got to duck it, and DeBrone with the strip. Great job by Zulian to get it back. And instead, McLaughlin, I think, interference, and that's going to be a holding call. I'm not sure who it's going to go on. I think the penalty is going to go to Whitby. That's from our vantage point. There's still 30 seconds left in the Sky penalty. So DeBrone went down hard, but DeBrone, I think, is going to be the guilty party. Good to see him up on his own power. And the gates to the sin bin open up. And DeBrone hopefully didn't tweak that reconstructed knee. Well, I find it hard to believe that Mark DeBrone, but he's going to go off. I think that's probably, they may have to get someone in there. He's going to head right to the change room. They're going to have to get someone in that bench, and they will. So for 30 seconds, it'll be 4-on-4. Then the Snipers could have a chance now to snatch the carpet out from the defending champs. Chayton King gets a step. They bounce him right on out. He'll shovel it back to Hill. Hill gets a screen, works it to Hill. Inside, Chayton King couldn't handle that pass. Bombury wrapped up, scooped up Hill. Tell you, he's sticky. Quick shot. That one stopped by Harwood. Rebound sits there. Harwood gathers it. So the Snipers penalty now over. And now the Steelhawks. So 1:20 left in the penalty. 1:30 left in the game. Tied at 7. Pfeiffer puts on the brakes. Tried to swim his way in. You got to do more swimming than that. McLaughlin, he's an Olympic swimmer. That one picked up. Good hold. And now Stotts racing over the timeline. Dumps it off. Chayton King can't handle it. King going to dive and roll on it. Try to save it. Still loose. Boissonneau in there. Boissonneau fighting with one hand. And the Steelhawks come away with it, 50 seconds left. So a chance here to work some clock. Lots of it. Big loose ball there and an errant pass. And it's Woods. 35 seconds on the game clock. 10 on the shot clock. Osborne pulls his way in. Stotts. Big Jerry Stotts all over him. Osborne! Almost, but what a hand save by the dust bucket. My, oh my. Less than an inch from the go-ahead goal, and now the Snipers, 15 seconds left here, are going to go for it. 7, duck in, low shot, no, Harwood. It's lifted up, Boissonneau's going to air it out, and just like yesterday, we're headed for overtime. Quick break, and we will be back. Sudden death. So for the second straight game, we're headed to overtime here this week. I don't say second straight. I stand corrected. There's been a game in between. But yesterday's overtime at the track ended early. This time off the draw, Sugihara. Possession belongs to the Snipers. They get the first crack here. Remember, it's a full period, but it's first goal wins. Pilon will swing it across. They'll work it. Steinbach Parker. Kick out. Bad pass. Osborne's going to press the issue. And probably good that Bomber got in his way. Boissonneau, shot clock violation. So now the Steelhawks will get their chance. They send out their Snipers. Fife Dog, Hanrahan, Boissonneau, Aston, Big man inside. Hanrahan. Hanrahan tucks it. No goal. Almost had the winner. But Dusty Hill cut down the shorty short side. Brooker Muir. They'll work the two-man game. He'll flip now, and it'll be Armitage. Trying to get a step. Curls back out. Quick shot wide of the mark. Armitage the save. 5 on the shot clock. Back in tight. And that's going to be a violation, so Whitby again holds strong, and they have possession now. I tell you how much time on the clock makes no difference, as Hanrahan will slow things up. Aston with a step. Has Hanrahan working with him. Dump inside. Can't connect. Boyle, good cut. Stotts retrieves. Pass up. Stotts to Stotts. Wrapped up. And again, Sinfield. What a handful. 8-second count. We'll keep it right here. And belongs to Whitby. Sinfield with a great job forechecking there. Orpana. Pfeiffer. 10 on the shot clock. Way out. Dusty Hill, he handled easily. Hill's going to move it up, and now it's Travis Stotts. Bombury, half boards, survey the situation. Trying to fend off one. Out late Armitage. Can't get a step. Chayton King. Thunder Hill, short side stop. 20, full 20, tried to dunk attempt, nothing doing. Now here's the transition, here's the trouble. Osborne. I tell you, Osborne just loves the contact. Gets him in the game. He'll take it back now. Isolated on the right. Big screen, kick over. Boyle. Aston back. Good defense. 3 on the shot clock. On the run, knocked down. Good hole by the Snipers. So some good defensive work by both teams. As clearly going to be awfully tough to get the winner here. Hill swings it around. Backhand flip, chance now. Hill scores! The Snipers are the winners in overtime. 8-7 the final. An outstanding weekend of lacrosse here in the Arena Lacrosse League. This one just put the cap on a fine 3 days. That'll do it for us here for JBI Productions, the Arena Lacrosse League. I'm Lance Wynn. We will see you next time.